You ever just sit down? Yeah, like you ever just have one of those moments? Like you just sit down and you just start thinking. Like you just start thinking about life. You just start thinking about how your life is gonna be like 5 years from now. You ever have those days? You ever have those thoughts? That was me for the past 2 days, 3 days. That was me because you know there was a point where I was thinking like this. What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work the way I want it to? Those are very toxic thoughts. I started thinking about shit like, what if I'm being too delusional? What if I don't actually become a millionaire before 25? Like, what if I'm just exaggerating? I'm just ODing over everything. Over the whole e-com, over everything. The gym, everything. What if? Is it worth it? I randomly have thoughts like that, and wanna know what's crazy? Every time I have thoughts like that, I open my TikTok. And for somehow, I know the first video or the fifth video is gonna answer those questions. Which is crazy. Very ironic. It's crazy. Very crazy. And I get to see people that make $10,000, $10,000, $100,000 in a month. And I get so pissed. I get so pissed because I'm like, if he did it, so can I. You know what? I'm like, bro, he was able to do it, so can I. Like, there's this dude I recently tapped into him. What's his name? Caprice. I think it's Caprice. He's 18 years old. He's in high school. He's a millionaire in high school. He bought his mom's house. He helped his dad start a company. Got his mom into real estate. He got a Trackhawk. He got a GLS Mercedes. I forgot what else he got. I think he got a double R. I think he got a double R Rolls Royce. I don't know. All by 18. And I watched one of his videos where he made $50K in less than 20 minutes. How crazy is that? You literally watch someone make $50K in less than 20 minutes. Because he dropped down. He's into clothing, he owns a clothing brand. So he had a drop day and boom, everyone's tapped in. It's so crazy how you see people make $50,000 in less than 20 minutes. Isn't it crazy? And how do you sit there and say, oh, okay, whatever. Oh, it's a scam. I don't understand people. I don't understand people. Maybe I'm just ODing. I don't understand people. If he was able to do it, what's stopping you? I'm going to make an example with myself. I remember last year, I was so skinny, I had no interest in the gym. Beginning of last year, beginning of 2023, I had no interest. And I remember I ain't seen my friend in like 4 or 5 months. After 4 or 5 months, he came back and he was looking strong. Like so strong. Understand? And this guy was skinny as hell. This guy was skinny like me. Me being able to see him get that big in 5 months had me thinking like, no, I know this guy personally. I know he was skinny. If he was able to do it, so can I. And I asked him, bro, how did you? He's like, I just had a trainer. I used to go to the gym Monday to Friday. I'm like, fuck that. And what's crazy is that I never started. I saw him. I was interested, but I never started. I was too lazy until everything clicked for me. When I was at my lowest last year, November, December. That's when everything clicked for me, So it's all about the mentality, and it's certain books I'm trying to read. Like I'm actually going to read a book after I record this video and edit it and post it right now. I'm going to read a book. I forgot what it's called. I'm just have to look in my notes and get started. Like, basically, the book talks about the rules of life, the rules of having an aura. It talks about those things. It talks about how you can take control of your life, how you can take control of your aura, how you can take control of your surroundings, how you can take control of the people you decide to let into your own space. You understand? You understand the power of what? Positively thinking. You understand? The power of having people positive around you, the power of having good energy around you. You understand? And I was just so intrigued. I'm like, I'm going to read this ASAP. I'm going to read this ASAP because I lost a lot of friends. And you may not believe me, but I don't like people anymore. I don't like anyone. I don't like anyone. I don't like anyone. I don't think I have friends. You understand? I don't think I have friends because my so-called friends are friends with people I don't like. So it's like, I can't deal with that. It's probably childish. I don't care. But I just can't deal with that because it's all about my energy. I'm not telling you to pick a side. You understand? I'm not saying pick a side, but as my guy, you should be able to respect me to the point where you're like, hey, she done did my nigga wrong. She done did my nigga wrong. If I was in my nigga's shoes, this, that. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, it's not personal. It's not personal. That's why I gotta take myself out of the equation. You understand? I gotta take myself out of the equation because I'm protecting my energy and I have something going on that's very serious. And I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, I don't even care. I don't even care if the next person makes it before me. It's like, I don't even care if the same people I was talking about, all they do is party, all they do is this, that, and they get it before me. I really don't care. Why? Because I'm so in love with my progress and how I've been able to build myself into this person I am today. I'm so in love with that. And it's like, I know exactly what I'm doing. I know what phase I'm in. It's crazy. I love everything about it. I love everything about what I'm doing now. I love my personal space. I never thought a day in my life that I'd be single for this long. I never thought. But it just shows that for me, that's growth. And it shows me that I'm serious about my life and I took the biggest step. I took like 5 steps. If I was to have a conversation with the 14-year-old me and say, bro, if I say this to my 14-year-old, I'm like 14-year-old me, and say, bro, when you're 20, you're not gonna have friends. When you're 20, you're gonna be so focused. You're gonna be so focused on your business. You're not gonna really talk to a lot of people anymore. You're gonna lose a lot of friends, and you're just gonna be dialed in. You're gonna be depressed at some point. You're gonna want to kill yourself at some point. I would laugh my ass off. I promise you. Because 14-year-old me was getting drunk. Yeah, and I told my 14-year-old me, bro, you're gonna be sober for more than a year. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is this nigga talking about? And like, I reminisce about those days, you know. Grade 10, I remember. Let me tell you all the story. In grade 10, I was in Bloemfontein to get my braces done, right? And after I had my braces done, I went to the mall and I walked into a bookstore. I was like, you know what? Let me just tap in. And you know, in grade 10, I was really interested in. That's when I dived into business more. I was really interested in real estate, entrepreneurship basically. But I never knew the meaning behind entrepreneurship and what it takes to actually get into this space. You know, I never knew. But I was just trying to learn because I had read a lot of things on YouTube, saw a lot of videos, and I was interested. So I went to it was my first time in a bookstore and I was looking for a book. I was just looking for a good book. I don't know. And this old guy, I forgot his name, which is very sad, but I think he doesn't know that he kind of changed my life. This old man, he told me his age. He said he said it was 72, and he told me he had 2 kids. This is how the conversation started. He's like, hello. He's like, what's your name? Da da da. I said, my name's Eric. He asked me what grade I told him I was in grade 10. And then he said, where do I stay? I said, I stay in Lesotho, da da da. And then he's like, what brings you in this section? Like, what is your interest? And I'm like, I just recently tapped in and I'm just trying to find myself. I'm more into real estate now because I watched a lot of videos on it and I was very interested, And he said, that's a very good choice. And he showed me a book. He's like, this is the book for you. And he said, I have 2 sons. One is in Wits, one is in UJ, one is about to graduate, and he's already a businessman in general. And then he said the other one is not really sure what he wants to do, but I always advise my children to read books. And I'm like, okay. And then he said, and I'm like, I asked him what he does for work, da, da, da. And he said he was a CFO for Matikane's company, which was crazy, very crazy. And he said he has a flight to Bloemfontein. Not Bloemfontein, he has a flight to Cape Town pretty soon in like the next 4 hours, which was really crazy. And then he gave me advice. He said, when you get into business, a lot of people when they get into business, they always thinking about the negative sides. They're always thinking about the amount of money they're going to lose. They always think about, okay, it's not going to work the first time. It's not going to do this, that. They always think about the negatives. And that's where you get it wrong. You have to go in there with a positive mind, positive thinking. Some people get it right at the first try. The first month, some people get it right. I know a couple of girls. There's 2 girls. Her name is Uzma and Lena. They're into Airbnbs. Those girls dropped out of college. They used to work in Costco factories. They used to work at Costco factories. They were employees there. What they did was they saved enough money to start their Airbnb business. And let me tell you, 8 months into the business, they were already making tons of money, already flying first class, already going to Dubai for the first time, already buying everything, the first car, da da da. As we're speaking, 2024, they recently bought their mom a house. They also bought themselves a house too. Bought themselves a car. Everything's paid off for their mom. It's very crazy how your life can change in just 8 months. It's very crazy how your life can change in 8 months. You put your head down and focus for a whole year. It's crazy. It's really crazy how you can do it. And just like me, sometimes I just sit by myself. Like I usually sit in the other room by myself nights like these, and I'm like, I never actually started. I filled myself with so much information. I build stores, but did I try to get people to the store? No. So that's not trying. That's when I was like, you know what? I need to learn how to create ads. I need to learn how to market. You understand? It's like, you just don't have to rush anything at all. You don't have to rush anything at all. God's timing. You don't have to rush anything at all. And like I said, you attract what you are. You attract what you are. The right people gonna come around you. You're gonna attract the right people around you. Believe me. If you feel like your friends or your old friends are not bringing any value into your life, and it's hard. It's gonna be hard to let go. It's gonna be hard to stop talking to them. It's gonna be hard to just move on with your life. Hey, when you're looking at the stories and you see them, they having so much fun without me, you understand? It's gonna be hard and painful, but trust me, it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. This is exactly what I tell myself. And I just wanted to share that message with you guys today. That's exactly what I tell myself every single day. That it's going to work out. In the end, it is going to work out eventually. And I will. Bro, it's 1 billion people on this earth. And I know the saying, yeah, it's 1 billion people, but you'll never get someone like me. That's true. you can get someone better. It's 1 billion people on this earth, bro. You know when when I actually realized that losing friends is not a big deal? It was when I met those 2 young gentlemen from the UK. You see, from that very own moment, that was when I was like, bro, it's 1 billion plus people on this earth. You never know who you gonna meet, and you guys gonna click. You never know. Real recognizes real. The people that hate on you are usually the ones below you. And I keep saying this. You will never see someone above you hate on you. You will never see someone above you in your commands hating on you. You will never see that. Because real recognizes real, and they know the phase you're going through because they were there. They were once there. I know Forex traders that were below, that were down. I'm living, I have it nice compared to them. I have it nice. These are the people that used to clean floors, open the store at 6 a.m. and close the store at 9 p.m. These were the kind of people that used to blow accounts. I'm telling you, bro. These were the kind of people that had, when your surroundings actually affect what you want to become. And these people had people saying to them, you'll never make it. You don't have school. Why are you not going to school? You'll never make it like this. That's all they heard day in and day out. That's all they heard. And they made it. They made it happen. And I look at them. I look at the story. I listen to that podcast and I'm like, if they did it, what's stopping me? What's stopping me? Nothing's stopping me. I have to put in the work. I have to put in the work. I have to. And I say this all the time. I say this in almost all my videos. I think I have over 21 videos, and I say it all the time. If you decide to change your life, you're gonna go through a very hard time. You're gonna lose friends. You're gonna be lonely. And it's okay. It's okay. It's really okay. It's really okay. It's part of the process, bro. It's really okay. It's really okay. Alright. One day, all of this is going to make sense. One day, all of this is going to make sense to me. One day, all of this is going to make sense to my mom. I think they're starting to lose hope. I don't know, but I really think they're starting to say, I don't think it's working out. And it's okay. I mean, it's been months. No sale, nothing. It's been months, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll prove them wrong. All I have to do is work hard and stay focused. That's the goal. Work hard and stay focused all the time. You ain't gotta have friends. Around you. Work hard and stay focused. You'll check what you are. Eventually, you will have friends, brother. You will have friends, and I really dislike when people say, "Bro, you only live once. Have fun. Memories last. I understand, and I agree. But if you really want to change your life and you're on the grind, you have to be selfish. You have to be selfish, and you have to sacrifice so much time. You have to sacrifice time with your loved ones, time with your own family. You have to sacrifice so much because you know what the end goal is. You know what the end goal is. You know what the end goal is. You just got to work towards it. Eventually, you're going to get there. And my motivation is that I did not know how to dance at all. And people find it crazy when I actually tell them this story. I had no idea. I could pull out videos from Pores. tours. But what I'm trying to say is that I could show y'all videos from 2010, 2011, 2012. I was bad. But what y'all didn't see, every day after school at 6 p.m., I used to dance in front of the fridge. Every day. Every single, I don't think y'all understand when I say every single day. Every single day. I never skipped. Every single day I used to practice. If my sister had her friends over and they were in the kitchen, I used to practice with them in there. Every single day. I used to practice. I did not just become good. I used to do it so much that it felt natural. People thought I was just good like that. Like, I would practice so much, any song could come up and I would just freestyle and the moves would just come. Because I practice every day. I used to practice for 30 minutes, an hour every day, bro. Every single day. I don't think y'all understand the every single day part. And when I say right now, I don't think I still have it, but give me a month. Give me a month and I'll be back. Because I have the blueprint. I have the blueprint. Give me a month and I'll be back. That's the same thing with the gym. I'm like, bro, I'm doing this every day. I know in the next 2 years it's going to be natural. Because I know how good I was with dancing. And I used to do it every day. No results. It just happens. It just happens. You feel like it happens. I don't know it, but not really. Not really. It just happens because you put in so much work in and it just feels like, damn, I'm so good, bro. You're good because you put in the work. You just don't know it. You actually used to practice every day. I just didn't know it. That's why I'm like, with the gym, my body, I know. I'm turning 21. I know by 25. Oof. I know. Because eventually I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop going to the gym. That's sad. It's sad for a lot. It's sad for a lot of y'all that are praying that and I noticed that some people that I used to call my friends, they be, when someone says they happy for you, they wishing the best, they wish you the best, but deep down, they don't want you to do better than them. They don't want you to do better than them. They don't want that. They want you to succeed, but better than them? No, they don't. They don't. That's why I'm saying you gotta, it's some monitoring spirits out there. And I believe in that shit because I used to say this, that, and it never used to happen. When I thought it was gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, you gotta be careful what you share on social media. It's not a lot of people that are happy for you. It's not a lot of people that are happy for you. But this is a message to me, to the current me and the future me. For the current me, you're doing well. You're doing well. Even though you don't see results, just be consistent. Just be consistent. Consistency compounds. Just be consistent and just keep working. Just keep doing the same thing. Just keep doing the same thing every day. I know there are days you feel tired. I know there are days you feel like, fuck, why am I doing this? I don't even have to do this. Why am I jogging? I don't have to do this. Why am I doing this dropshipping thing and losing money? I don't have to do this. I could go buy clothes. I could go have some fun with my friends. Why am I doing this? Trust me, it's gonna make sense currently. It's gonna make sense. To the future me, I'm glad you never stopped. I'm glad you never stopped. I'm glad you never stopped. I'm glad you believed in me. And now we're living it up. Future me, I know you're gonna watch this somewhere in the world, probably Canada, probably Thailand, probably Singapore, probably Dubai, probably Miami, probably Atlanta, probably Dubai. We did it. We did it. We never stopped. And it's crazy how we did it in the country I'm in. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. We made it happen, actually. I'm glad you never stopped. I'll see y'all in the next episode.